Good afternoon and welcome to the Foxborough High School Varsity Girls Lacrosse game. Today is June 2nd. We have Foxborough Warriors taking on North Attleboro today. This is the second game in this series. They played each other yesterday and Foxborough Warriors won 18-8. Ella Warriors is going to be on the draw. She got it first, but then it looks like North Attleboro won that draw control. What is their mascot, Allie? Do you remember?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so yesterday, North Attleboro came out pretty scrappy. They took the lead 1-0 early on, and then Foxborough settled down a little bit and ended up coming out with a pretty solid victory. So what are you seeing out there, Allie? What kind of defense is Foxborough running?
Looks like Foxborough is trying to run a zone defense around the 8-meter. It's looking like it's doing pretty well, but North Attleboro is doing a good job of cutting in and out of that 8-meter, trying to get a shot off.
So I'm Karen Curran, and with me this afternoon, is my daughter, Allie Curran, a former Foxborough Lacrosse alumni, graduate of 2017. So let's see what we have out there. Like I said, yesterday, North Attleboro was very, very aggressive on the 50-50 balls. Oh, there we go. Nice job. She missed pass, and it looks like Val Beagle, number 21, the freshman, picks it up, passes it over to Paige Curran, the sophomore. Up a little. This pass gets away from Maya Warriors, but it looks like Mary Collins, the freshman. Oh, they're going to say it went out of bounds. They got to control, make it maybe a little slower in that transition so they don't. Whoops. Dylan and the North Attleboro girl going at each other. Oh, nice block by Val Beagle again, freshman. Freshman number 6, Mary Collins, has it. They're going to try to settle it down a little bit. Now Lily Bay, the senior captain, number 11. Over to Ella Warriors, the senior captain as well. So Ella and Lily are having a great year. We only have 2 seniors this year, which is unusual. We usually do have, like, the last season we had that we actually got to play, there was 14 seniors. Okay, so what was that call, Allie?
Looks like we got a foul within the 8-meter, so we're going to have a direct free for Ella Warriors. Setting up on the top right.
Oh, nice job by Ella. So Ella was all over the field, totally controlled the draw circle yesterday. A lot of forced turnovers, but didn't come up with any of the goals. She had a couple assists, so I think she was really hungry for that today. So nice job, Ella. Comes out on top when the Warriors take an early lead, 1-0. All right, looks like we're going to continue with the same people in the circle. So we have our midfield line, Ella Warriors, the senior, taking the draw. And then we have freshman Val Beagle, number 21, and sophomore Dylan Rapoli. Up, Val Beagle comes up with the draw.
Passes it down to Paige Curran. Looking to work the ball around, hopefully, around X. Oh, with the crease roll, maybe.
Oh, she pulls it back out. They had a nice slide there. It's a double. So yesterday, what was nice, the second half of the game yesterday, 7 of the last 9 goals by Foxborough were all assists, which means they just had some really nice ball movement, watching for the cutters, maybe not the first cut, the second cut coming through, and just some really nice goals yesterday. Lily Bay had 7 goals yesterday, so I look for North Attleboro to be watching her closely today, trying not to let her have that same kind of scoring run as she did yesterday. Ooh, but she comes through anyway. Number 11, senior Lily Bay with the goal. Was that an assist or was that just unassisted?
I believe it was unassisted. She did a crease roll around the cage.
So we have our 2 senior captains getting this thing going. They're going to take charge. They didn't get to have their junior season, and they've just been great leaders for this team. You know, it's a really young team this year. There's only 3 girls out there, Allie. Oh, thank you. So there's Lily Bay over at X. She's, going to make a move like she's going to pass, and then she's just going to crease roll. Oh, quick dodge. Or fake. What is that, Al?
Right. She threw a little face dodge in there and then faked out the North Attleboro defender and then went back around and shot up top.
Nice job. North's going to win this draw again. So yesterday we had North winning a lot of the draws early, and then we kind of figured some things out, and then Foxborough definitely controlled the draw in the last 3 quarters of the game. So we'll see our defense getting a little work here. On defense, we have Jenny Gallagher right there on the ball, number 14, sophomore. They try to pass it in. Maddie Mayer, the sophomore goalie, her first year in net. Not sure what that is. I think it's a call on. I don't know what that was.
She might have picked it up outside or done a little something outside the crease or something. I'm not sure.
I think she may have had to pick up the ball outside the crease and then step back in. So we'll have to go over that so she can learn from that and try to understand what was the difference there. But Maddie's having a great season. She's brand new. She played some in youth, but this is her first year on the high school level goalie scene. All right, so a little bit of ball bobbling there. Now North Attleboro comes up with it. So let's see. They're going to slow it down. You know, Foxborough has a pretty dynamic transition and some quick goal scorers. A lot of offensive power. So I think North Attleboro's trying to just slow it down a little,
work it around a little bit, see what they can do.
Yeah, keep the ball out of our hands for sure. And that's Megan Burke, the junior. She's having a great season. She's her first year on the varsity squad because last year they lost their season, but she's doing really well. She's a soccer player, and you can just see her speed and aggressiveness.
There's a great defensive shutdown, too, right there by Ella and who was that?
Megan Burke.
Megan, too?
Junior, yep, Megan Burke. And then other defensive players out there, we have Kate Collins, number 3, who's a junior captain. Dylan Rapoli's a midfield sophomore. Oh, nice. It's going to be a 50-50. Oh, I think they might call that a push. So number 8 is Grace Riley, sophomore. She's playing defense out there for the Warriors. All right, so it's Foxborough ball.
Passing it off to Maddie Mayer, which is a good call because she has the crease a little bit. She has some time in there to kind of see what's going on before she has to step out and pass it up to somebody.
Oh, but a little bit.
Great
nice
save by Maddie.
Maddie Mayer.
Drop ball, but she's on it. Here
Jenny
we go.
Gallagher. No, that's Kate Collins. Nice job. Oh, there we go. Come on, girls.
Really get on that transition.
Oh, but North Attleboro comes up, a little bit of bobbling in that transition.
The key on that transition is to make sure those girls are open and ready to catch the ball. Slow it down a little bit just so you're not crazy trying to get out of there.
Oh, that was a nice move by the North Attleboro girl.
Good shot.
Nice shot. So it's 2-1. But it all started with the transition. They need to just slow it down. If they need to, maybe redirect to the other side of the field.
Mm-hmm. Use their goalie, use Maddie. Work it back around.
This is some good learning. I mean, Foxborough's had a lot. Oh, thank you. So here, North Attleboro's coming up. They've got the numbers here. So Kate almost tries to steal it. Megan Burke goes for the steal, but the girl's able to just do an inside crease roll there and avoids the crease. That was a nice move by is that number 8? 5? I can't read her number, but she's a good little player. She won a lot of draw controls yesterday. We don't know. We don't have a roster, unfortunately, for North Attleboro, so I apologize. Number 21's taking the draw for them. Nope, North Attleboro's going to come up with it again.
Paige Curran trailing behind, trying to get that check. Got a little contact, but wasn't able to grab it. The ball is out.
I'm not sure if they're going to call a push on Foxborough, if it's going to be Foxborough ball. Okay, there. All right, settle it down. Oh, so Paige must be running midfield, so she had gone over.
Quickly gets around the North Attleboro player, runs it up the side of the field.
And that's sophomore Paige Curran. She had a really good day yesterday as well, with 5 goals and 4 assists yesterday. Dylan Rapoli, number 5, has really had a strong game too on the midfield. She had a lot of forced turnovers. You know, her trail check that she's got for the girls is pretty lethal, and we got the ball back quite a few times from that. Oh, She hit Lily's stick, but I think Lily just couldn't quite control it.
Good look, though.
Yeah,
Good cut by Lily. And she picks it
and they
back
get
up.
the back.
Good job.
Nice job. Yeah, Foxborough definitely has the stronger stick skills over North Attleboro, but North Attleboro is showing a lot of grit and scrappiness, and the 50-50 balls were a struggle, especially the first half yesterday.
Now we got a direct free for Ella Warriors. North Attleboro got a little stick in there, so she kind of blocked the shot, which was good defense on North Attleboro's part. So now it's a ground ball. Looks like it might be called for Foxborough, or for North Attleboro. Trying to transition back up the field.
Oh, nice. Lily almost had that. Okay, so here we go. Transition. See if North Attleboro can make something happen here. Oh, bobbling a little bit. Nice job by Lily Bay. So when that attack goes, how far up can they go, Allie, without being offside for the attack?
On the transition?
Yeah, like how far? Where's the restraining line?
So the restraining line is right at the 35-yard line. It's kind of marked in red there on this field, and we are required to have 4 players back for each team. Otherwise, you will be offsides.
Oh, nice job by Paige Curran, number 2. Sophomore. She's having a great year as well this year. It's a little warm out there. I think how does that play into how does that really impact the girls out there, Allie, on a warm day like this for lacrosse?
Well, you know how when it gets too warm, you're going to get a little sweaty, and on defense, your sticks can slip, and then that can cause some different penalties for girls, depending on if it splits.
Okay, so let's see. Paige is up top. She usually works from down the bottom of the elbow, but she makes a quick roll dodge. Oh, she shoots from pretty far out.
Yeah, that was a strong shot by Paige Curran, lefty.
Okay, all right, number 8, Grace Riley comes up with the draw there.
Ella Warriors feeds to Lily. Oh, it's a good pass, but not quite received.
Oh, come on, girls. All right, so it's okay. A lot of transition here. That's going to get tired, and midfield. The midfielders are going to need a breather, I'm feeling, with all this transition defense. Oh, nice job by Megan Burke to cause that turnover.
Come on, defense. Let's go, Red.
She is really she was late to lacrosse, Allie. She didn't join lacrosse till she was in 7th grade. A lot of these girls have been playing since 1st or 2nd grade for Foxborough.
Good pass over.
But she's just such a good athlete. You know, once she's learning the game and her lax IQ, she's just really becoming a really strong defensive force for Foxborough. So we have a lot of sophomores out there. That's Maya Warriors, number 7, on attack. Her sister Ella Warriors is the senior captain. It's nice to see the sisters out there. Oh. All right, so Maya, made a move, drew the foul, so she's going to get a free position as well. Is that a good hash for a lefty, Allie?
Oh, definitely. She has a really good angle on the net from here. Hopefully she can get a good shot off. And she does.
Nice job, Maya.
Bottom left corner.
I like that patience. She didn't try to take the shot too soon. She got the goalie moving and then was able to tuck it in behind.
Mm-hmm. She also cradled pretty well up top first, kind of faked that she was going to go high. Here, we'll see it right now. She starts running in. She keeps it high, like she's going to shoot high, and then quickly puts it down below.
Oh, very nice placement by Maya Warriors, the sophomore. She had a hat trick yesterday, so she's a hockey player. Her and Ella both are hockey players. A lot of the girls out there are field hockey players. We find a lot of lacrosse field hockey crossover here in Foxborough, but there's a few soccer players as well. Oh, there we go. Val Beagle, the freshman. Nice job. Wait till you see Val Beagle's shot, Allie. She has got an absolute rocket of a shot.
Oh, good cut from Ella.
Okay, Maya's going to pass it up to Paige.
Smart move. Get the ball moving a little bit.
So it's 4-1. 4-1 with 4 different goal scorers. I like it. I like the offense being spread out like that. You know, it looks like North Attleboro's just kind of staying at the 8. They're not pressing out. Oh, Ella just uses her speed.
Oh, good save by North Attleboro goalie.
What was that? Was that a dangerous shot?
Either a dangerous shot or a shooting space.
space.
It looked like a shooting space, I believe, because they
Yeah,
did the.
it looked like he didn't do this. Sorry, you didn't see that. Yep. So let's see who he gives it to.
Sure.
Maybe not. Maybe if he gives it to the goalie, it was a foul on us. I'm not sure what the call was. So Ella uses her speed, comes by, and then takes the shot.
North. Ooh, number 6 from North did kind of step up that way, so it might have been called as a dangerous shot.
But isn't that a yellow card? I think it's supposed to be a yellow card if it's a dangerous shot. But maybe only if it's almost, I don't know. But anyway. So yeah, dangerous shot means if there's a girl in front of you, you can't just continue to take the shot through a girl.
Even if they don't call shooting space yet.
Right.
Because technically that is a foul. Ooh, stick checked out of her hand by North Attleboro.
Nice job, Jenny. Oh, and that's the end of the quarter. So we end the quarter with 4-1 Foxborough.
4-1.
1, 2, 3, 4. It should be 5-1. They have the score wrong.
Oh, right.
Oh, no. This is, sorry, Grace Riley it's 4-1. Grace Riley had a draw control, not a goal. And then Val had one. So yeah, 4-1. What do you think Coach is going to focus on here, Allie, on the break?
I think we're definitely going to try and work on this transition a little bit. It seems to be where we're losing the ball a lot from unforced turnovers. We're just dropping the ball a little bit today. So I think they're going to try and make sure they really have that transition solid. And if they don't have it up the one side, they got to swing it back down just to make sure that they have the open lane down to their offensive end.
Yep, that's true. And maybe work on they might mix it up on the draw a little bit. I don't know. It's like, actually, it's 50-50 on the draws so far. We've won 50% of them.
I think they also might try to get the ball going around the crease a little more on their offensive side as well, because they've got a lot of opportunities. They've had the ball down there a lot, but they just haven't been able to capitalize as much as they could have.
Yeah, and yesterday we saw them running a few more plays. They have a couple plays they call, and I haven't seen those yet. So I think we'll look to see if they call those again, or if North will remember those plays from yesterday. I guess that's the downside of playing back-to-back days. So the is it the Rocketeers? Is that what they are? North Attleboro?
Not sure. I'm going to check.
Allie's going to look it up. Foxborough Warriors are coached by Kathleen McCullough. This is her first year as the head of the program. This year she was a UMass alumni, had a great career out at UMass. Really strong, powerful offensive player out there. But she now lives in Foxborough with her husband and 2 kids, and she used to coach at Medfield. So, yeah, they're the Bombardiers, sorry. North Attleboro Bombardiers. So we're excited to have her. The girls really seem to gel with her. They really like her style. And it's been a good season so far. And then over there, it looks like Coach Andrew Kern, who's the JV coach, is assisting during the game today. Okay, so here we go. The Warriors take the field again. It looks like she's got a similar lineup. You know, the Foxborough is the defending sectional champions right now, Allie. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, so the last time the Warriors had a season, because we lost last year due to COVID, was 2019 when they won the sectional title versus Medway in an exciting game, and then lost in the state semifinal to Cohasset, who actually we play next Tuesday.
That'll be exciting.
Little revenge match, maybe? Although there's only 3 girls on this team who were actually on that team. We lost a very powerful seniors last year that didn't get to play. That's unfortunate.
Guys, taking it on Wednesday afternoon.
Ooh, good draw control by Ella.
Oh, nice job.
She got her stick up high and was able to control that, dropped it, but then picked it right back up.
Oh, nice job.
Great job.
Lily Vay, assisted by Mary Collins.
That's the example of those quick goals that you can get off those draw controls, and that's why draw controls are so important in this game. You gotta get it quickly and then get it down there as quickly as you can. Make sure the defense is a little caught off guard.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Mary Collins has had a really nice season so far for the freshmen. You know, we only have 2 seniors. We only have 1 junior who's been on the varsity squad before, Kate Collins. Okay, so Ella wins the draw and comes down quickly. Pass to Mary, and then Mary sees Lily driving in, passes it over. Lily just sneaks through the defender and just tucks it in.
It's always so important to make sure you don't run through
nice
that crease
job
at
for
the end. Especially after you get all that power behind your shot, it's hard to kind of control yourself afterwards. But Lily did a good job of getting around that crease so she didn't cause a foul. Get the goal taken back.
You know, that's funny you mentioned the crease because I don't think we've had a crease violation call all year. And we had 3 calls yesterday, 2 against us and 1 against North Attleboro. It was funny. Like I said, I just don't think there's been any calls for crease violation all season.
Well, the crease is not a suggestion, Mom.
That's right. That's right. The crease is not a suggestion. Oh no, that was a nice setup play there, but unfortunately, the pass didn't quite get handled. I don't know if it was a bad pass or bad catch, but either way, looks like North Attleboro's going to come out with it. But Foxborough's going to ride hard here, try to get the ball back.
Looks like they stepped out of bounds.
Oh.
So Foxborough gets the ball back.
Boy, penalties like that are pretty frustrating for a team, I'm sure.
It shows how good their defense is going, though, because they don't even notice the sideline or the end line. Now it looks like Foxborough's looking to work it around.
Yeah. So Foxborough's had a couple, a lot of large victories this season. You know, they've played some teams, and they're a strong program in the Hawk. So yesterday, with North Attleboro coming out strong, it really, put our defense back on their toes, and it was just a great defensive struggle for the girls at first, but they needed it. They hadn't had nice job.
Great low shot.
So it was nice to have that defense get their work in yesterday, and North Attleboro was tough.
It's surprising how many girls on this team are lefties, which definitely throws off a lot of teams because the majority of players are righties, and I think that is working for their advantage on here.
You're right, Allie. Like usually, that sometimes when you're trying to, okay, so we're going to see a replay real quick. So Paige Kern comes around from the, what is that called down there?
From X.
From X.
Looks like she's going to pass. Does a little fake.
That's almost the same spot she shot it last time.
She found her sweet spot, I guess. Ella Warriors is able to knock it down over to Val.
All right, nice job, Val. Paige Curran over to Maya Warriors. There's a lot of sophomores out there, and 2 freshmen, 2 seniors, and then 2 juniors, and the rest are sophomores. So it's a young team for Foxborough. Dylan didn't like what she saw. The slide came in. And Ella Warriors, nice job. So that's going to be an assist by Dylan, I think, to Ella.
Good switch from right to left on Ella right there.
So it's 7-1. Foxborough jumps out to a 7-1 lead.
Looks like they've definitely figured out the draw a little bit better after that brief break in between quarters. Let's check out.
Okay, so Dylan comes in. She's going to make a go for it, see if she can drive in. Then she draws the slide. So she passes it over to Ella. Ella, was that a dodge?
Yep. She had a little face dodge, swish hands, and then dropped it in on the bounce.
It was a bounce shot.
Oh, yeah. Bounce shots are really hard for a goalkeeper to stop just because they're going right at their feet. And it's hard to get the stick all the way down there, so it's always a good shot to have in your
nice job,
back
Ella.
pocket.
I tell you, Ella Warriors yesterday, she had 2 assists, no goals, but man, was she everywhere. And we're seeing that again today. Oh, nice feed by Mary to Val, but the shot goes wide. So here we go again, just for those of you at home. In lacrosse, when you take a shot, if it goes wide and misses, the first team to the end line where it went out of bounds gets the ball. So that's why Foxborough gets to keep the ball here, because Paige was closest to the ball.
Looks like they're pulling everybody out.
They're going to look for some cutters. Dylan passes over to Mary.
It was a hard shot, but good save by North Attleboro goalie.
Now, we think the goalie might be an upperclassman. We're not sure. Like I said, with losing last year, it makes it a lot harder to do scouting and know who's on some of these teams because we haven't seen them in 2 years. So, I think it's not just us. There's a lot of these teams that have the same issue with, not as many seniors came out because they're already out of school. Spring, if it's not their sport, they don't necessarily want to, they want just to kind of be done with school. But we have 2 strong seniors, and we're glad they're playing for us this year, providing that leadership for our younger players. Oh, number 4 is going to try to use her speed. I think Foxborough's going to get called for a push on that. Jenny Gallagher, I think, is going to have to go behind, maybe a free position. So Maddie Mayer, who's in goal, the sophomore, she's actually also a soccer goalie.
Defense is going to try to get their sticks in there, run in as quickly as they can.
Okay, he's setting everybody up. Oh,
great
nice
save
job
by Maddie
Mayer. Nice job.
That was a hard goal to try and save.
Yeah,
that was a really great save.
Great save. Sometimes you get lucky and you kind of get hit by the ball. That was a save by Maddie Mayer. Nice job, Maddie.
Good roll by Dylan.
No.
Hopefully she can pick it up.
I think the midfield line is getting a little tired too. It's hard to keep this transition up with the heat too.
It's always so much hotter on that field too, on the turf field. It gets a little bit warmer and it's harder to stay focused when you're so hot and sweaty.
Ooh, Dylan maybe got a little swing going. Yeah. So you can do it. Okay, so number 4 has the ball at the center hash there, which is a great hash for a free position. She comes in. Oh, and Maddie just does what's that called?
Goes for that kind of swing of her stick towards that bottom left corner because that's one of the hardest places to get as a goalie.
You're off.
You're off hip.
So nice job by Maddie. That's going to give her the confidence because we have a tough game coming up next week, and some that we haven't had a lot of the. North Attleboro gets by the defenders. I don't know if we're going to like they walked in like that, but North Attleboro has 2 goals. So 1 was in the first quarter, and now they have 1 in the second quarter here.
I think this defense is just getting a little tired now because there are a lot of midfielders on there. So we got to work on making sure no matter even if we're tired, we got to stay.
Okay, so is it number 4 again with it? Yeah. Well, I can't see her number. I think that's the same one who scored last time, actually. Oh, 8. She just
had some good speed, was able to cut through and get that bounce shot off.
So I think we still have 24 or 21 taking the draw. Oh my gosh, Ella, nice job. She just reached right over the top.
Down to Paige.
So let's see if we can settle everybody down. We need to control the ball, take care of it. Yesterday they came out a little rusty. The first quarter, I think it was 6-4 Foxborough at the end of the quarter. North Attleboro was able to definitely possess the ball quite a bit in the first quarter and caught us off guard. So we settled down and then, pulled out a really solid victory. But it was good that the girl, and that's going to be a free position for Maya Warriors.
It was a good drive in. Was able to cause that to be called.
So she had a free position earlier. So it looks like about the same hash. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So around the 8-meter, there's several hashes. So that they get to put you at the closest hash. Is that where they put you, right?
Mm-hmm. They put her at the closest one to where the foul occurred. And then everybody else has to get a hash away, which is about 4 meters.
Oh, and she does the same move. Nice patience. So these girls have been the sophomore crew here and freshmen. In Foxborough Youth, you play with 2 years. So this group of sophomores have played with these juniors and with these freshmen over their youth career. So although they haven't had a high school season, they have played together. So that's definitely helping. And then the 2 seniors are just showing them how it's done here in Foxborough. It's a strong program. We've won the last 8 Davenport titles. So this would be our 9th. And I think with yesterday's win, at worst, we would at least share the Davenport title. So we're in good position. We need to hopefully come out with a victory today. And then we face Canton next week, another Davenport challenger, though.
Something like that. Val Beagle gets that draw.
How's Canton typically in lacrosse, Allie?
Canton is usually a good opponent for us. They're very good on defense, but
A lot of athletes.
yeah, they definitely have a lot of athletes because their field hockey team has always been very strong as well. So I think they have a little crossover situation, just like us.
Okay, so Foxboro's working it around. You know, with good ball movement, eventually you're gonna get caught somebody not looking and try to make your cut in. Maya's trying to draw another free position there. But the North Attleboro defender's staying at the 8. So as long as you're on the 8 or outside it, that's not a shooting space, right, Allie? It has to be inside the 8.
Right.
So Paige looking for a cutter. She doesn't see anything. She's gonna wait.
Ooh,
She'll
looks
try
a
to
little
roll
roll
around.
dodge.
Nope, the girl's not letting it
Goes
happen
right-
this
oh.
time. Oh, nice job.
She slowed down, kind of sped right back up, and was able to get that shot off on the right side. All these lefty shooters making some great goals.
That's a hat trick for Paige, the sophomore. So she's waiting for cutters, and number 15 is doing a nice job on 15 or 16, doing a nice job. She's getting in her sphere a little bit, making her not be able to see, but Paige just keeps going, doesn't give up, and is able to get past her. Ooh.
A little stumble there.
Oh, and so now we're switching it up for North Attleboro. Looks like number 10 is going to take the draw. That's a smart move, I think. Just to draw is a lot about matchups, and sometimes you can win all the draws against one team, and then another team it just isn't working out. So you just got to change it up a bit. Ella comes up with it again. I may have missed one of her draws, but she's doing a great job.
Oh, great save by North Attleboro goalie, but it was looking like it was going to be a good look. They might have gone a little too quickly with that.
So we are so happy to be able to have fans here. Look at that, Allie. Doesn't that look normal pre-COVID? We got a lot of the JV girls here today watching. Unfortunately, they were supposed to play after this game, but their game got canceled. I think North just did, their JV numbers had some injuries, and they couldn't quite field the team today. But just nice to have that feeling now where we can have the outdoor restrictions lifted and be able to come watch and support each other at these games.
It's definitely great for morale as a team too to have a bunch of people in the stands watching you. Makes you feel like you're doing
nice
something.
job. Paige Curran to Lily Bay. Nice job. So that's a hat trick for Lily. An assist by Paige. You know, this team was getting fired up last night because they were not down, but it was the closest game they'd had. Oh, we'll watch that replay. Okay, so Lily passes it over to Paige at X, and then she cuts in. Paige sees her. Ooh, that's a nice feed. North Attleboro almost got a piece of it.
On that one.
Yeah, nice job. Lily Bay has such a nice shot and placement. She is approaching 100 goals. I think with that goal, she is 9 goals away. So even though she missed a season, I think she's definitely on track to potentially hit that milestone, and she deserves it. She just had an outstanding sophomore year. She had 38 goals on that sectional championship season.
And it's always just a nice feeling to see all your hard work pay off.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned yet. So Lily will be continuing her lacrosse career at Springfield College next year, and Ella Warrius is going to be continuing her lacrosse career at Roger Williams, where she'll also be playing field hockey. So we're excited that she'll be so close, both of them, so we can maybe catch some games.
Roger Williams did very well this year with their lacrosse program as well, with one of our alumni,
Two of our
Julia
Kelly.
Julia Kelly and Lauren Flayhive playing for them.
Nice job.
I played with both of them when I was playing lacrosse, and I'm just so happy to see that they're doing well.
Oh yes, thank you. You're right. And actually, I think Lauren ended up winning like MVP or offensive player of the tournament.
And Julie got Rookie of the Year, right?
Yeah.
Julia.
Yeah, Julia Kelly was. So here we have Paige at X again. She's going to come around. Maya's up top, so let's see what Ella goes in to cut, and then Maya comes over. Paige passes, and Maya just drives right in, does a roll dodge.
Places it right down low again.
As she switched hands. Nice job. That was a really, really nice play.
Looks like Foxborough's figuring this out now.
And I think it's hard. Teams get down a little bit once the score gets up. We're up 11-2, so I'm sure it's hard. It's hard for them to keep the. Oh, 21 read that pass. Yeah, some of our midfield's looking a little tired too. It's hard to run midfield the whole game, and we just don't quite have the depth at the midfield that we're used to. Normally you can sub them out, give them a little quick breather. Okay, so who we got? Oh, that's Lily down there playing the defense. So Lily must be running some midfield. That's good to give somebody a breather. But giving Dylan a breather. Looks like Dylan stayed back. Okay, is that Megan Burke there, number 19? Yeah.
She's on ball right now.
Does a nice job not following her girl around the back of the crease. Cuts back around to catch her on the other side. And we have Hannah Blake out there, number 24, the junior. And number 16, Ella Campbell, the freshman, is out there on defense right now. So it looks like we had some subs come in. Oh, and that's Mia D'Annunzio, number 9, the sophomore.
Good job covering those cutters on Foxborough.
Yeah.
Looks like North is just trying to work it around, see what they can do.
Yeah, it's
try
a
and
pretty
catch
long
someone off
possession
guard.
so far.
Foxborough's doing a good job staying back, making sure they don't put too much pressure too quickly, because then that's when they dodge and cut right around towards the goal.
I like this the subbing and giving the girls a break like this, but keeping like an Ella and a couple of the other veterans, the Megan Burke out there, so they can help the younger players, because defense really is a team defense. Who's going to slide, who's got the second slide.
It sounds like, I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear Foxborough all yelling for each other and being really good at communicating on defense. That's one of the biggest things that you can do on defense, is tell each other where the ball is and who's cutting, what you think they're going to do.
Yeah, and this team unfortunately had to play Franklin the first game out of the gate. So that was their only loss. Franklin was ranked number 2 in the state at the time. And but so they got had a hard first game, and not ever having played a real game with this defense, I thought they did a great job. They were able to score 10 goals against Franklin. I think that was the most Franklin's let up all season.
That's huge.
But unfortunately, it came out in the losing end of that game.
That was good defense by Foxborough. Got a little choppy with the check there. Went a little too close to the sphere, it looks like. So they're going to get a free position.
That's number. Is that number? I can't see the number.
It's like 18, 19?
18.
19.
Good job by Maddie Mayer.
Great save.
She's like I said, she's new to the goalie game at the high school level, and they did a fantastic job against Franklin of just making sure that there was a transition, an open pass for her. So it worked out well, because I know I think she had 10 saves in that Franklin game.
And that's the end of the first half.
So it's 11-2 Foxborough at the half. All right, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back after the halftime. All right, and welcome back to the second half of the Foxborough Warriors versus the North Attleboro Bombardiers. I have Ellen Burke joining me now in the booth.
Hi, everybody.
Ellen's daughter's number 19 on defense, having a great game out there.
She is. The whole defense is playing great. Maddie's making some awesome saves.
I know. We had him, but he did a replay for that last save. Well, one of the saves she had recently, because that was a tough one, and it was really nice to see.
Yep. Yeah.
So let's see. We're keeping Ella on the draw. Looks like we're keeping the draw circled. The same 3 midfielders. They got a little breather at halftime. And let's see. Ella was owning it towards the end of that, but I don't want to jinx her. Up.
And
still a battle.
Val was doing a great job in there too. And Dylan
and Ella
also.
Ella comes out with it. Nice job, Ella. Yep. Yeah, it's a scrappy scrum in there with the draw control. Yeah. Sometimes it's a little nerve-wracking as a parent to watch, for sure.
Right.
Oh, Kate Collins does a crease roll.
Yep. So Kate's moved to
attack I think, right now.
She's
attack
and we've got some new blood in there on defense.
Let's see.
believe
So
Caroline
yes,
Bass.
Yep, Caroline Bass is number. Oh, I don't think she's out there right now. Though. Actually, no. I think that's Ella Campbell.
Oh,
number
Ella
16.
Campbell. Yep.
Okay, so let's see. Let's watch the replay real quick. We're gonna. So Kate Collins goes around to X. She's looking for a cutter. She doesn't see one. So it looks like she's just gonna roll the crease herself.
Ooh.
Does a quick dodge and nice placement in the top right corner.
That was nice, especially with that stick in her face.
Yeah, nice job. Well, you know what Drew always says, that the stick has eyes, so you don't have to see the net as long as your stick can see the net. So we have Dylan Rapoli, the sophomore, taking the draw now. So one of the things they changed, Ellen, I don't know if you realize. Oh, Ella passes over to Mary. No, almost. That would have been a nice little. Oh, over to Val. Oh, nice play. So that was Maya Warius, I think, to finish by
it was Maya.
Val Beagle,
Yep.
the freshman. But the draw used to be a free-for-all. Once the ball went in the air, anybody could go after it.
Okay.
And it was just a few years ago that they added where only the 3 players from each team, until somebody got possession, you couldn't cross that restraining line.
So I'm glad you're telling me that, because I have noticed that.
Yep.
So
Mary, Ella tries to pass it over to Mary, but then just isn't there. So Mary feeds it over to Maya, and then Val cuts in. Oh, Maya threads the needle. Nice catch by Val and finish. Got the goalie moving. So here we go again. And Ella's going to come up with it again. Nice job, Ella.
oh, and right to Mary, and Mary
that's the play they
scores.
tried a minute
Yep.
ago, and now they
Yep.
just got it. Nice job, Mary, with an assist by Ella.
Yep.
I'm not catching all of them. I'm trying to get them when I can.
Yeah.
It's hard. The game moves fast. So
It
now
does.
Foxborough comes out hot, gets 3 quick goals here in the third quarter.
Right.
So Ella gets the draw and comes down quickly. And Mary cuts in. There's just no North Attleboro defender on her.
Yeah.
Nice placement.
Ella had 2 on her.
Yep. That's so they slid over, and
Yep.
then so that left Mary wide open.
Yep.
Okay, we have a little different. It looks like Paige Curran and Dylan and
Oh,
Ella out
okay.
there. So I think she might be running midfield now.
Yep.
We were just talking earlier on a hot day on that turf, and midfield needs a breather. So
Right. Yeah. Yep. So I think Dylan took the draw,
draw
correct?
just then,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. And Paige came up with it.
Oh no, North Attleboro came up with this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Paige should have. She just wasn't a little. She needed to be a little more of a hustle there. Paige is my daughter. That's why I can say that.
The D
Oh,
will
there
get
we
a
go.
little
Nice
work
D,
now.
Nice D. Grace, is that Grace Riley? No, that's Ella Campbell, number 16, the freshman.
Yep. Yeah. Ella
Yeah.
Campbell is having a very nice freshman year. She's doing a good job in there.
Yeah, she's scrappy to the ball for sure.
Yeah.
And she's had a couple times where she ran some midfield. She's had a few goals this season.
Right.
Oh, there wasn't much of an angle there.
Great
Nice
save by Maddie, and Megan came up with it. Megan Burke,
Nice
number
job.
19.
I like Megan's. Maya steps out of bounds.
Oh.
I like Megan's composure.
She got that from me.
Yes, I'm sure. Nice job, Ellen. Oh, and then there's a little bobble. We have a little knockdown by the defense, and Warriors come up with it.
Yeah. No stops, Ella.
Yeah. Okay, so Paige Curran, they're just going to work it around a little bit. You know, Foxborough has had so many goal scorers this year. Like, you know, some of these games, all 7 of the offensive players, you know, whether midfield or attack. Oh, there's Maya coming in. Oh, and
nice
the goalie
save
knows
by
the
the
move
goalie.
and
Yep.
is able to make that save. Nice job of that goalie.
Yeah.
I wish we knew what year she was.
Yeah. And her name.
And her name would be
But
nice.
she's doing a very nice job. Her parents should be proud.
Yeah, and I will say, we were, Allie and I were talking about the first half, that North is very scrappy. They do not give up.
No, they
The
don't.
50-50 balls, we had to work for every one of them.
Oh, gosh. Today and yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, last night was tough.
Especially the first quarter.
Yep.
They hadn't played in 8 days, but that
Right.
really is no excuse. But they definitely had their work cut out. Looks like Dylan drew a free position. So she got the center hash, which is a good hash to have on these free positions. We'll see what she does. She'll come in. Oh, nice save by the goalie, but Paige Curran's able to come up with it. You know, those free positions, you got to kind of, you have to mix it up. You know, these girls haven't had a lot this year, though, because we haven't had a lot of penalties like that. It's weird. Usually you have a lot more free positions than we've had this year.
Right.
Okay, they're working it around at X here. Passes back to Paige.
Oh, they're running a play.
They're running one of their plays.
Yep.
I'm not sure which one this is.
I like when they do this. I like seeing these plays.
Well, you know what? Yesterday, one of the goals came from a busted play. So the play was supposed to go one way, and something didn't go the way, and then they adjusted, and that that's good. That's
right.
You gotta not let it just give up. You just keep the play alive.
Right.
And they were still able to make something of it. So.
Yep. That was Lily to Maya, correct?
Yeah, and then Maya back over to Mary. So whatever they were supposed to happen, I think North Attleboro read it this time.
Yep.
Lily's gonna try to make her move. She has such a quick first step towards the goal when she wants to drive in.
She does.
It's impressive.
Yep. She got the fake and.
Oh, Dylan faked like she was going to pass. Oh, bounce shot goes over the net. Net keep shooting, though. I like these girls. They're not afraid. They may be young, some of them, but they come out aggressive.
Right.
We were just commenting on the defense earlier how much communication there is. I love it. So many times you have quiet, you know. Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was a nice feed by Paige, and Mary's shot just goes wide. I think the girl might have got a little stick on it.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of chatter that goes on back there. They're good. They're very talkative and.
But that's what good defense is, because you got to say, you know, you see a slide coming in, or you see a cutter. You know, I got this one. You know, it's good communication is how defense is supposed to work. Ooh. Oh, the nice job. 21 comes up with it. Foxborough tried to interrupt that clear, but. So whenever the goalie has the ball and is trying to get it out, it's called a clear. Oh, nobody there. Oh. That's okay. I think they were all caught up in the transition defense.
Yeah.
But they'll learn from that. That's okay.
Yep.
I like when they have these huddles after, and then they kind of talk about what happened, and you know, that's good about subbing in too, giving these other girls a chance so that they can know who's got the farthest girl back, right?
Right. Yep.
That must be similar. So let's see. It's a transition, and there's just too many of the Foxborough girls up here. It's just Ella Campbell's the only one there. No one saw number 4 over here. Yeah. Nice job by number 4, patiently waiting back there at the doorstep.
Right.
And Maddie just didn't have a chance.
No, there's nothing you could do with that.
Nice job, number 4. So North Attleboro cuts the lead to 14-3. Ella comes up with the draw again. I know I'm missing
Number
songs,
21 on North Attleboro she's been impressive both games.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, nice feed by Mary to Paige Karen. Nice feed. I love a nice assist.
Yeah. Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah. Well, you know what Drew was saying to the JV team the other day, I was listening to him, is that's real lacrosse. You know, when you're playing up a really good defense, that's how you score a goal.
Right.
You're not going to have as many of these breakaways and just driving in.
Right.
There's Mary. It's a freshman. Boy, she has shown such composure for a freshman.
Cut.
Yeah, Paige cuts right in down the middle.
Yep.
No one's on her.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, I think they were concentrating on Ella out there.
Yep.
Oh, nice job by number 4 coming up with it again. Yeah, 4 and 21, both really strong players for North Attleboro. I don't know what year they are, unfortunately, or their names, but. Oh, that was a nice feed, but just didn't quite have the angle, and Foxborough comes up with a little collision.
It's a great scoop by who?
Is that Ella, I think?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ella Campbell is a really aggressive to the ground ball player. Over to Kate Collins. They definitely although the scoreboard doesn't reflect it, they are getting a lot of work on their transition. They're tough on the transition with Attleboro.
Yep.
Very aggressive, some good athletes out there.
Yeah, we've had to pass it down the field instead of just running.
Yeah.
Running with it, so.
Oh, Dylan's going to drive in. Oh, nice shot by Dylan. Dylan with those long legs can run all day, I tell you. She makes it look effortless. Is that the right word?
Yes.
So we were commenting on the oh, here we go.
Oh.
So it was a transition. They come down and then settle it down. Val passes over to Dylan. She's just got one girl on her, and she's just going to be fast and just beat her.
Yep. Was
Blows right by her. Nice job, and then goes opposite, gets the goalie moving a little bit, and goes opposite side.
So is that Paige back in there for the draw?
Yeah, it looks like it is. Yep. Oh, no, Dylan.
No. Oh, okay.
Dylan. Yep. And then Grace Riley looks like, and Paige are running midfield.
Okay.
Grace Riley's a sophomore, number 8. I mean, it looks like we have some of our starting defense back in there again. Jenny Gallagher back in. Ooh, she's going to run. I'm not sure what that call. Oh, I think he's saying that Jenny turned her stick sideways. So in defense, you can hold your stick vertical, but once you go horizontal and push, that's going to be a penalty. And so any penalty inside the 8 draws that free position. So here we go. Let's see. I think it's number 4. She's got the free position. She has a pretty good hash. She's a righty, though. Oh, nice shot from number 8. It was number 8, not number 4. So goal by North Attleboro to cut the lead to 16-4. That was nice
30
placement.
seconds left.
Nice placement by number 8. Yep, 30 seconds. Because it's a 10-goal lead, it's a running clock. So she runs in. Defense was there. Oh, Maddie almost had it.
Yeah. Yep.
That was a hard shot. Nice placement, too. Okay, now there's Paige on the draw.
I think they'll get this draw off, but they won't be able to do much afterwards.
Yeah,
That's the end of the quarter.
So we end the third quarter, 16-4 Foxborough. I know it was 11-2 at the half, so it's 5-2 that quarter. So North Attleboro may be able to come up with some offense.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not giving up.
No, they're not. And then they're definitely what I would say is the second strongest team we've seen.
Oh, for sure.
So
Yep.
Franklin was obviously the toughest.
Yes.
That was a tough game, but hey, they're also undefeated right now, Franklin. They haven't lost yet. So Foxborough just has the one loss to Franklin. But
Yep. Yeah, but North is, I was so impressed with them last night and how they played. And
yep. And they're coached by Janet Mayer. I don't believe she was their coach 2 years ago when we faced them. So I don't know if she came on last year, but then just didn't get the season, or if this is her first season. Yep. But we didn't have a roster, so again, we apologize that we're not able to recognize some of these girls and the hustle and the grit they're showing, because there's a tough team.
they are. They're doing a great job out there. And like you said, it's where we are and where the bleachers are, it's actually kind of nice and cool.
Yeah.
But out there in the field in the sun, it's so much hotter.
With graduation this weekend, it'll be interesting to see how hot that is for is it Sunday or Saturday? Sunday?
Well, Sunday is the day. Saturday was going to be the rain day, so if it was supposed to rain on Sunday, it was going to be moved to Saturday, but it is Sunday because we're not going to have any rain, and it's going to start at 11. It's supposed to start at 11 to 1, hopefully.
So hopefully it won't be full heat of the day yet.
Yeah, it's going to be a warm one, though.
Yeah,
So-
I'm looking at those girls. They look pretty hot. I'm looking at some of them maybe should have used some sunblock today. I'm thinking.
Probably.
They might get a goggle tan.
Yeah. I'm sure my daughter was looking at the UV index instead.
Rolling up the sleeves
Yep.
in between.
Exactly.
Well, I like the camaraderie on this team. I think they're gelling.
Yep.
And they haven't got to do the JV and varsity together on the bus as much. That kind of thing's been a little bit of a bummer, but they're finding some ways to have some fun, and it's just nice not to have to wear masks during the game now.
Right. It is.
I can't even go to the grocery store without being winded. I can't imagine running up and down the lacrosse field.
I can't either. I don't know how these girls, boys, all the high school and teams and younger have been able to play without wearing a mask. Wearing a mask.
All right, so we do have another. Now
brutal.
Caroline Bass is out there, number 15, the freshman. So we have 2 freshmen and 2 sophomores out there on defense with a sophomore goalie. It's a young defensive unit out there.
It is.
We have Paige Kern, sophomore, Grace Riley, sophomore, and Dylan, sophomore, in the midfield. And then over here on the attack,
I think Kate's the oldest one out here.
Yeah, well, no, we have one K
Lily's
and
out there.
Lily Bay's still
Yeah,
out there.
Lily's
Lily
out there.
Bay, so senior.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a young team, so they're
Yeah.
learning a lot this year. They didn't get to have their freshman season, the sophomore, so it's in
Right.
essence as if you have nice job by Grace Riley coming up with the draw.
And it's a completely different game in high school, I think.
Yeah, no, it is, and that's why a lot of Foxborough girls play club lacrosse, and so they've seen some of these more aggressive checks and the more aggressive play that you get to do in high school that you can't in youth.
Thank God, because
But,
we didn't have that
yeah.
season last year. So
Yeah. So, but that's I think where Foxborough's been a kind of a dominant team in the Davenport anyway. Franklin's always been a tough opponent,
right.
and that just comes from the stick skills. And then, but we've just got some athletes in this town. Your daughter Megan. I think Megan has been, she has just figured out the defensive role she needs to play so well this year. It's been really nice to watch.
Well, it's because of Drew. So in 8th grade, when she picked up a stick for the first time.
Oh, see, I thought it was 7th grade. Was it? Oh,
No,
so I
it was
correct
8th
my
grade.
viewers. It was 8th
Yeah.
grade. She's only had 1 year before she hit the high school scene.
Yep. And it's all because of Drew. And he
And
put her
they're
on.
checking
He
again.
put her on defense. He was like, "This is where you need to be."
Oh, so that was a little missed pass, unfortunately, for North. So Foxborough's going to get to come out with it. Caroline Bass, who also just picked up a stick pretty recently in 7th grade. But she liked it, so it's good. That's what we see. We see a lot of, when their friends play. Oh, Paige Kern saves that one. Going out of bounds. And we're going to transition up the field.
Oh, wow.
No, number 5 or
Is that-
6, whatever that.
is
She
that
almost
Val?
had it. Yeah, Val
Pick-
got that.
Okay.
North Attleboro was coming in for the steal. They were trying.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's just that extra stick work, but having both hands, not just being one-handed, makes a difference when you play it year-round for sure.
Right.
But I love the communication on the defense. Like we were saying that earlier, I just think they're doing a great job.
They are. I mean, I think it helps because Kate and Megan, just call things out. They're very vocal. They're telling everybody where to move, and Kate especially because she's played this a lot longer than Megan. So.
Oh, Paige Kern goes in from a free position, but she misses.
It hit the post.
Yeah, I don't know I couldn't see whether she hit the post or whether the goalie saved it, but either way, didn't go in.
Yeah.
Dylan's she acts like she's going to pass, tries to drive in to draw the double so she can dump it off. So we got Val working through the. So there's Lily. Oh, Grace Riley tries to do a quick. Oh, she gets it back. She wants it back. Nice job. Over to Kate. So we have another sister pair. We talked about them both, but number 3 and number 6 who are out there on the tack right now are sisters, Kate Collins and Mary Collins, junior and freshman. Lily's going to drive in. Nice. That's such a nice placement.
Yep.
I think that's her 4th, but I'm missing 1 goal, so that may be somebody has an extra goal here that I didn't get, but that I didn't tally anyway. Nice job by Lily Bay, the senior. She has such good placement for her shots.
She does.
She's fun to watch.
And like you said, she's got that first move to the goal.
Okay, so Mary's over to Lily. She's looking like she's going to pass and does a quick switches hand, dodges over, and fires off with her offhand opposite corner. Nice job. That's a hard shot for a goalie to save. Paige is looking pretty winded out there. Let's see the red forehead. Ooh, looks like there's a little breeze kicking up though.
And there is.
So Allie was explaining to us that the big difference on a hot day isn't just the exhaustion, but that sometimes you get the sweaty hands and your stick sometimes can be a little slippery.
Right.
Right, so he's going to call 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 4 girls back. All right, so you see North Attleboro is going to go to work, see what they can do. See, working around. They're looking for a cutter.
Oh, we have one.
So sometimes when that midfield gets tired, you just want to pass it around, settle it down, let them get a breath before you start making your offensive moves and cuts. Oops.
Do you know what he's calling her?
I didn't see what it was. It might have been, well, she had to go behind, so it might have been a push.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't see it. Sorry, I just looked down for a second. I didn't see what it was. But it's outside. It's not a free position because it's outside the 8. So whenever you get a foul, whoever caused the foul has to go 4 meters behind. But one thing, Jenny's going to go for it, but it wasn't a shot, so I think it's just going to be out of bound on red. If it was a shot, it's the first one to the ball, but that was just a pass. So one thing that's changed in lacrosse, too, recently is you used to have to stand still on a whistle. Like you couldn't move.
Right.
And they would, until the whistle blew to start the play again. But now they have free movement other than the girl who the foul was on, and the girl who caused the foul has to go 4 meters behind.
Okay.
But they can continue moving, continue to get in a different position, which I guess is kind of like soccer, right?
Yeah.
And field hockey, I think, is the same way, too.
Soccer, you really don't have to. You can move it all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, you can move all the time. You don't have to, getting behind a player or, it's not. If you foul somebody like really bad, then you get a card.
So nice job. Kate Collins had a free position and just scored again from that free position. So yeah, they'll call. Now, is soccer, how many cards can you get before you're out of the game?
Well, it depends on if you get
Depends
2
on what
yellow.
kind of card?
Yeah, 2 yellow, you're out. 1 red, you're out. So.
Okay, so there's Kate Collins. She has the top center hash, which is a great one. She comes in and then just takes a hard shot off hip for the goalie. So that's a tough shot to save.
Yeah.
That was nice placement by the junior. So yeah, in the BC championship game, and BC, for those of you who don't know, BC Eagles won the Women's Division I National Lacrosse Championship this weekend. And one of the opponents, Syracuse's key top players, got 2 yellow cards and was out. So she got out like the first half of the game, and I think it was a significant impact on the turnout for sure. Dylan's going to come up with this. Let's see. Nice ground ball by Dylan. Scoop through, run through it. Drew used to tell the girls in youth, get both butts down, run through that, the butt of your stick and your bottom. There goes Ella. So Ella's back in. Got a little breather.
Yeah.
Oh, and we have Megan Burke running a little midfield.
She is.
So there's
she was in the
19.
circle there.
Oh, I didn't see that she was on the circle.
Yeah.
I like her on the circle. I like that option. She's so aggressive to the ball. I think it's a good place for her. I know I wouldn't want to go head-to-head over a ground ball with her. Oh, I thought that was Megan for a second. Oh, and Ella's going to weave around, and finally comes up with it. Nice job, Ella. She didn't give up. Good composure. That's at least a hat trick for her. I'm not sure. Like I said, unless she's the one that I'm missing, it might be more. So what are we up to? What's the score up to, Ellen? I can't read it. 19? Is that 19
to 4? Yep, 19 to 4.
All right, so Ella comes in. North does a job. Nice. There's a triple team on her, so she just cuts right through the middle of them. And then
just kind of holds on to it until she gets that opening.
Nice ball control. So let's see. Yep, Megan,
and Paige
Dylan, and Paige out there.
Paige is taking the draw.
So the boys call this a face-off, but theirs is done differently.
I think the game that I was
comes up there.
The game I was announcing with Monica a few weeks ago, I'm pretty sure I called it a face-off.
We were watching the Attleboro game too, and nice save by Maddie Mayer. Oh, I get so frustrated when they make a save and we don't come back up with it because I just feel so bad for them when they work so hard for those saves. Oh,
I know.
Paige
and
Kern
now
giving
she's
pressure. Now Dylan's putting some pressure. Nice defense by Dylan Napoli. And Megan's doing some good communicating out there, letting them know who she's got. That's really so important because we do have a few girls who don't Oh, nice. Another save
Yep.
by Maddie. Nice job. That was a nice shot. Nice save by Maddie.
She's had multiple
All right,
ones
girls.
today.
When she makes the save, let's
I
come
know.
back up with it.
Yep.
Come
Oh,
on.
good job by
Hannah.
Good job, Hannah Blake.
Oh, did she step out of bounds?
I
She
think
might have
so,
stepped out of
yeah.
bounds. Oh, I think her.
Oh, Megan coming over to help. Is that Mia?
Yeah, Mia D'Annunzio's
Yep.
number 9. She's a sophomore. So what they'll do is they'll usually, defense will try to a lot of times stay at the 8, keep their heels at the 8. You'll hear the coaches yell. And then occasionally press out and give a little pressure on the ball, but then come right back and reset to the 8. You'll hear coaches sometimes yell that, reset at the 8. Oh, nice cut. Oh, but she just couldn't quite handle the pass. And Ella
Good
Campbell
job.
comes up with it.
That was
Nice
great.
job by Ella Campbell.
Good
composure.
defense. They had to hold them off
nice
3
job.
times.
Oh, nice job by Mia D'Annunzio. She's going to run up the side. She's got to be careful to out of bounds. Just wants to redirect. Good job, Mia. And great job by Megan coming over. And they're going to, what they call that, switching sides, switching fields. Oh, she dropped the ball, but she wants it back. Oh, Ella Campbell's
yeah.
not going to have that. She's like, oh, nice job. And Megan Burke comes up with the ground ball. You know, the stats we hear a lot are goals and assists, but they also keep ground ball stats and forced turnover stats.
Okay.
I just can never keep up with them, but
It's a lot.
it would have been nice to know that statistic yesterday, because some of our girls had some great forced turnovers yesterday.
Yes. Yeah, we do.
Defense doesn't always get the love that the offense gets in this game, but it's so important.
Jenny had a nice one towards
A
the
nice
end of the
steal,
game.
yep. Mary Collins had a couple steals too.
Yeah.
She's on that ride on a redefend, so to speak, after they had made a save. All right, so Dylan's got it now. Oh, that's going to be a charge on Dylan. Oh, no, they're going to call it a push. I think that could have gone the other way.
Yeah,
They don't call charges a lot, but they exist. They
I think they called 1 or 2 last night, though, didn't they?
Well, that one- yeah.
Which was surprising because you had said that a few weeks ago when we were playing Attleboro, because Attleboro had several. So
they don't always. Yeah, they.
Whoa.
Oh, let's see. Oh, there's Ella Campbell.
How far out can? Oh, okay,
oh,
that's the end of the game.
Okay.
How far out can Maddie come?
Maddie can go as far as she wants. She can go
Okay.
score. Actually,
Okay.
I don't.
Oh, that's
boys
right, yeah.
can score. I don't think
Yep.
girl goalies can score. But well, that's it. Again, thank you so much to Foxboro Cable for helping us film this game so our viewers could watch it at home. And shout out to all those watching at home. And shout out to my mom and my sister watching, Grandma and Aunt Mona.
And thanks to the JV team to come out for supporting the, varsity
hope
team.
they don't get to the
which
pasta
was-
party before I leave.
hope they don't. And thank you, as always, to Foxboro Cable. They crushed it again today. I
And
can't
think our
imagine any
camera-
more
we had Nick Beagle,
replays.
Nick Beagle. We had
Sonia and Steve, Warriors.
So nice
Sonia
job.
Beagle.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you to everybody. And thanks to the fans for coming out.